going to do an insight video again today, and I've been sort of doing a lot of stuff over the last few weeks, and it's sort of like it seems to be about like opening your channel. I've been talking about like ascended masters, I've been talking about angels, I've been talking about other beings like ascended masters, world teachers, and this is all about sort of like opening up. This is all about sort of like releasing and becoming like an open channel. And the more we become an open channel, the more we open up to source, the more we start to receive this infinite consciousness and this infinite sort of wisdom and sort of knowledge that is available to us. And this is all accessed through our infinite self and our higher self. And this is the purpose, this is the process of what we're doing. But yesterday I had sort of like a vision, and it's very much connected to two colours, which is white and like a indigo colour. And the indigo colour is again about spiritual, universal truth, universal wisdom, universal consciousness. It's about like psychic vibration, psychic frequencies, and psychic frequencies are opening up to sort of like the different vibrational frequencies of different realities, where you can access sort of like these ascended masters, these levels of light. They're also connected to the colours I've been seeing in these sacred flames that are very much around sort of like new vibrations, new frequencies that we're being integrated with, that are activating with us. But yesterday I had sort of like the main sort of like teaching that was coming through was something called liberation. And liberation in a spiritual truth, a spiritual sort of like aspect, or like spiritual wisdom and knowledge, is about releasing. It's about like releasing and sort of dissolving, and sort of creating from a place of like your source energy, where you're not sort of like you're not sort of like bound by the 3D reality, the human experience. You know that you're beyond that. The liberation is about that. It's about sort of being. So how I see the vision is, I see like it sort of connects in a way like a Native American sort of like concept, where you see like a golden eagle that's flying up close to the sun, but the two colours that are with it are white and indigo. And indigo, like I said, is about knowledge, wisdom, truth, understanding, higher wisdom. But the white is about like higher awareness, higher consciousness, and it also connects to, it purifies, it sort of like dissolves, it releases. And liberation is about that. It's about opening up your channel and becoming sort of like this open vibration and frequency, where you're able to create and manifest and release. And again, it connects directly to Saint Germain. It connects directly to Lord Melchizedek, who is a universal teacher that brings universal wisdom and truth. Very much connected. When I was sort of like training, and I did like my Reiki 1, 2, 3. I got my masters in Reiki. One of my old teachers was very much connected to Melchizedek, and Melchizedek was very much connected and worked with this person around sort of like gaining insight, wisdom around using Reiki and Reiki healing. But Lord Melchizedek brings this infinite universal truth, new universal wisdom, and is a universal teacher. And that colour of white and purple very much connects to him. If you ever see this being, you'll know, because like if you see it as in him as a vision, or this being as a vision, you'll see like really like long white hair, this really like old age, ancient beard, and you'll see like this beautiful purple indigo colour on him, and you'll see these piercing blue eyes, and these piercing blue eyes are sort of like a sign of, it's like the Melchizedek vibration and frequency. And so liberation is about this, and this golden eagle that's flying high goes up towards the source, the sun. So it's symbolic about having higher frequencies, being closer to that source energy, vibrating as it, and living within source again, living within the source frequency. And liberation in that way is very much around that, and all of it connects into the ascended master teachings again. And the ascended master teaching, one of the main concepts of ascended master teachings is self-mastery. It's about the lesson about being self-mastery, and self-mastery in a spiritual like terms is very much around sort of like the knowledge, having the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding to release and dissolve things, so that you can always be in a vibration and frequency of a higher frequency where you create and manifest things. And again, it connects to the universal laws, like the universal law of polarity. Again, I've talked about this universal law many times, and I've talked about it in the way that it connects to sort of like higher and lower frequencies. So it's not good or bad, they're just like different frequencies. And within source, there's infinite frequencies. So it's like a scale of infinite frequencies. And like they're not even like higher, lower, or like good or bad. They're all manifestations of creation. A source is an infinite sort of vibration of infinite creation and manifestation. We get caught up in like human terms of good, bad, higher and lower. But when I'm just talking about that, when we're talking about frequencies, when I say higher and lower, I'm using that as a label, because you know when you create and manifest things. Liberation is about creating from a place of purpose, a place of frequency that sort of lifts your vibrations, opens you up. These are the ones that are like joy, love, happiness, um, creation, um, you know, all that the higher frequencies. Because when you start sort of like talking about different frequencies, there's frequencies where you fear, you doubt, you judge yourself, self-critical, all that kind of thing. They're lower frequencies. They're all part of creation and manifestation. But liberation is living from higher frequencies. It's knowing that you can create and manifest something like a new reality, a new vision at any time. And liberation is that, knowing that you have that source energy at your center. And again, connects directly to illumination, and it connects directly to Lord Lanto, who talks about creating from source and creating from your center and creating from a higher place, a higher vision. So you create sort of like unlimited. You create from a place of infinite, not limited. You know that you can dissolve it and release and manifest and create things. And liberation is about that, knowing that you have an infinite frequencies and vibrations. You can create and manifest what you like, whatever vision, whatever aspect of self, or how you want to be. And again, this creates into the I am presence. And the I am presence is a powerful sort of like mantra. And I am means you are in that, you're creating in the present moment, in that source energy. You're creating, instantly. If you say that, whatever you're trying to create within your reality or within your life, I am says that you are it. You're not trying to do it. You're not thinking about creating it. You are it. And when you create something that you are, then you create a vibration that creates and manifests instantly. So this is why it's so powerful. It creates, and like the I am presence, I think directly connects to alchemy, spiritual alchemy, which they're talking about. Spiritual alchemy is about creation. It's about manifestation. And again, sort of the universal laws connect into this. Again, the universal laws are great teachings because they talk about the universal law of oneness. They talk about the fact in oneness, all vibrations, all frequencies are available to you because you're connected directly to the source, directly to your own essence, your infinite self, your higher self in that moment. And in that moment, you create and manifest everything. Everything is created and manifested in a moment. And when we start to realize that, and we start to allow that knowledge and that wisdom to come online, we realize that nothing is set. Nothing, everything can be changed. Everything can be released, and everything can be harmonized whenever and in that moment. So it's again that oneness vibration is a direct teaching of the I am presence and the I am mantra, that you at any time have a tool from your source creator, from your source energy, that you can create and manifest in an instant. And this is what liberation is. Again, liberation isn't just a word, it's a frequency. It's a frequency of understanding. And these ascended masters are working with us, these angels are working with us, Archangel Metatron, who works with us, that brings sacred knowledge and sacred geometry, like the tree of life, and like a divine book of wisdom that brings like divine teachings and divine understanding from the source energy, as does Lord Melchizedek, as does Archangel Raziel, as does Saint Germain. All these beings are working with us to bring this knowledge and this wisdom excuse me, back online. back into this reality, back into this sorry, back into this frequency. Again, it's about coming back into that frequency, that source frequency that many of us haven't been in for many sort of like, well, just like many sort of like aspect, many realities, or many times. Like, it's coming back online, it's coming back into this reality at this time to shift and change our own reality so we can start to create and manifest. But it also is aligning with the planet to bring it more into a spiritual vision, into a more spiritual reality. And this is what's going on for many of us. You've got, your heart center that talks like Archangel Shamiel, and you talk about sort of like Lady Nada, who's an ascended master. They're all about harmony, about universal compassion, universal love, peace, serenity, all those kind of things. And they connect to something called the rose flame, which is what they've been talking about to me over the last few days. This rose flame is very much around, it just brings you into this universal peace, harmony, love, the wisdom, and compassion to see all beings are part of one vibration, one frequency. Well, the universal love and compassion to me is the understanding that we're all born of source and we're all connected, we're all interlinked. So, to attack or to judge somebody else is also to affect and impact yourself. Everything's connected, and it's the understanding that, looking at all beings with compassion, because all beings are born and are all part of the same vibration, the same frequency. There's many beings. Serapis Bay, who works with like higher awareness, higher consciousness, self mastery. Again, it's about sort of like dissolving, purifying. So we're in a vibration, a frequency where we can create and manifest from source again. The universal laws are great sort of teachings and great wisdom that each and every one of us can access, and they're open to all beings. No, the universal laws work for all of us. They're not just open to a few. People talk about universal laws, but the universal laws are created for all beings, for all of us on this planet. And when we work with them, then we start to become highly aware, we start to become more enlightened, we start to apply wisdom, and we start to apply truth and express truth in our own reality, in our own our own lives. The universal laws, like the universal law of correspondence, teaches us that we are the source of our own reality, we are the source of our own creation, and all we have to do is access that, become open to it, and then we start to bring online our higher selves and our infinite selves, so we can start to shift and change with purpose, and shift and change with wisdom, truth, understanding, apply spiritual principles to our lives, and then live in a frequency where we can create and manifest what truly makes us happy, that truly makes us feel aligned, connected and unified with that source energy. This is what this time's about, and this is what many of us are doing, and this is the liberation I've been talking about over the last couple of days. Liberation is about this, is about the understanding and having the knowledge and the consciousness and the awareness to apply this spiritual knowledge, this spiritual truth, and work with these ascended beings and these archangels, so we can start to release and create and manifest and be and vibrate in a way that is more aligned with our source energy. Another one that I've been seeing is this sacred flame of this yellow flame, which is about creation, it's about manifestation, it's about, again, it connects to Lord Lanto and Serapis Bay, but it also connects to sort of Archangel Uriel, Archangel Jophiel, which is very much where they bring this sort of fun vibration, this fun frequency, this joy frequency, like laughter, happiness, but also like a childish spirit in this reality where a child sees wonder and awe in everything, and we need to be like that. We need to be like that within our reality, within our experience, and start to see that there's wonder, there's magic, and we have this ability to access that magic, that to change and create, like within our reality, but see the sort of like the opportunity to change and shift a reality, and see that within our reality everything is symbolic. Through the universal law of inspired action, we receive sort of insight, awareness, knowledge, and wisdom, and then we act upon it. And the acting upon it is like the activation, the creation, the manifestation to activate the law of attraction within our own reality, where we start to attract, um, you know, frequencies that allow us to create and manifest that purpose, that thing that will make us happy, that thing that will make us feel connected and unified. um, and we start to express that through our source energy and source living, and we become more present within our lives, in our reality, because presence is about being, and beingness is being in the moment, is being here and now. It's like Tolle talks about the power of now. That's talking about manifestation, that's talking about creation, that's talking about source energy, and that's talking about being in the here and now, and knowing that there's liberation in there. You release and dissolve things, and then you can create and manifest at will in that moment, in that I am presence. That's the insight for today. Again, check out my Facebook page, Spiritual Insight and Awareness. Also, any questions, if any of you are having any kind of insights or awareness, or sort of kind of visions, or that are coming through, and you want to sort of like share them, put them in the comment box. We can have a discussion about them. We can see, like I said yesterday, I've worked for many years where I've been a channel, and if somebody's asked me a question, I've been able to sort of like connect to that vibration and come up with some sort of insight that maybe helps unlock something or open something up for people. Subscribe, comment, like, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.